Welcome, my dear friends, to my technical series. Many of my friends they wanted to discuss on this topic. Sir, that is what kind of services you are providing, so that we will be very much interested to make use of your services in different ways. So, for their requirements, it is my responsibility to share my experience and my your requirements in what way I will be helpful as well as a consultant is concerned. Okay, now. See, that is my paint consultancy services. I have branched this into 10 types. For example, my responsibility is to give the global awareness about the paint making and the appropriate use of paint consumption, and particularly for metal finishing industries. Then I am doing these services through various social media, particularly in YouTube channel. That is I am promoting some of the important technical series also, so that everybody should understand. And I invite young entrepreneurs, engineers, even some of the guys who are very much interested, even though they are non-technical, but after seeing my lectures, they are very keen in getting some technical information. So it shows that to start a business, it is not necessary that you should be an expert in that field, but with the help of some technical guru, it is feasible. Everything is feasible in this world. Okay, right. But the thing is that is you should acquire the technical knowledge with some guidelines. Okay, that is very important. Only thing is, you may ask me, some friends they ask me, some of my clients they ask me, sir, you have got you know something about paint and paint industry, paint making, and how to analyze the paint defects, and also advise suitable suggestions for automotive industries and other sectors. Then in that case, so why don't you start your own paint industry? Then I used to reply that you should have the basic confidence for starting the paint industry. Where that is, I am not bold enough, because it is not possible. In fact, starting an industry is not everybody's cup of tea, is it not? So in that case, that is, you should have confidence, and then only you will be able to survive in this tough business field. So by which of my nature, I am fit. I know very well about myself, and I am fit for guidelines only. I am like a lamppost, so that my objective is to teach and to train the guys who are interested, so that they can actively participate, because we cannot get all types of works. Okay, so some people they are designed for that, and some people they are designed only for giving training to others, so that they will make them a successful one. So likewise, I am only a ladder, so that I can support my young guys. Okay, right. Now here my objective is to create global awareness about the manufacturing of paint, either small scale or large scale, as well as what are the problems in handling the metal finishing products, and what are the possible defects. All these things I am giving in different social media, particularly YouTube channel. So the guys will be very useful, so that they will have some preliminary understanding about this subject. Okay, but just by going through YouTube's, it would be very difficult to say that they have achieved the technical competencies. So you have to go through various technical guidelines, technical books, references, and articles, and you should explore some more technical literature survey also in this regard. Okay, I am ready to help you in citing pertinent references for making of paint, analyzing the paint, and using the paint in various industries. Okay, right. Now, and we undertake, I cannot myself take a project, but as a team, I can undertake turnkey projects. So I have done various turnkey projects in powder coating, in metal finishing, in establishing the metal finishing workshops, paint shop, powder coating workshops, etc. Okay, and I have done some OEM people also. So you can go through my profile, so that you can understand about me in a better way. But my single objective is off late, that is nowadays, to promote youngsters in this wonderful field, because if you know the technology properly and you are a protector, because as I used to say, paint is a wonderful, product that can protect any surface and gives aesthetic value. And with all that, nowadays we talk about functional purposes of paint also. Now, here, as I already told you, that is, I've got various engineers in during my course of industrial exposure and my business experience. I got many people from different walks of life from the paint industries, and I know the best paint manufacturing, raw material resources, suppliers, intermediate suppliers, resin suppliers, and I know the somewhat the best quality, that is manufacturers and machinery equipment suppliers, then additive suppliers, so that I'll be in a position to recommend. But once I introduce some guys, means it is up to you to have a better business understanding in credits and debits. That is not my role, and I am least bothered about these commissions. I am not at all interested in any types of commissions for promoting anybody as a single entity. Okay, right. Now, paint formulation and training. So this is another scope where I focus engineers and graduates, so that even entrepreneurs, that is, they can formulate themselves. It is my idea, because I know various guys in this field have spoiled the reputation of some paint consultants just by taking formula from one industry or one company and selling to other people. So I am not the party for that. So in my opinion, as a consultant, as an experienced consultant, I would like to share my knowledge, so that I want everybody to, that is, understand and come out with their own formulation. So for them, I'll be very a powerful guru. Okay, right. Now, machinery aspects. So as far as machineries are concerned, as I already mentioned, that is, in paint industries, that is, you've got various that is machineries are required, and you should be able to that is identify the, that is the ideal resource persons or manufacturers locally or globally. But the technical service part is very important as far as paint manufacturing and equipments are concerned. Then coating defects. So this is another aspect in the perspective of what you call the paint making as well as paint users. So both of them are very important. I have seen many industries, and I visited many OEM manufacturers and that is engineering industries and automotive industries, where they are struggling for different types of coating defects, like peeling off, rusting, blistering, then adhesion, lack of adhesion, and chalking. So these are all the almost day-to-day problems encountered by the, and even by the industries, and even in the phosphate treatment and the nano treatment and the electroplating. So these are all the very that is pertinent problems, but we cannot say that it is a permanent one. There is a very good solution, but it is because of the human intervention that is some of the problems are not sorted out, because it is this world is something like a world of blame gaming, you know, that is nobody will understand and nobody will accept their fault. If we want to, that is pinpoint a person, definitely he will not accept his fault. So it is better to understand, to identify what has gone wrong, instead of identifying who has committed this mistake. So let us identify the defect of the process, defect or the method, so that we need not, that is have a conflict with the ego of any supplier or end consumer. For example, we have got the best car, but if you are unable to drive the car, you cannot simply blame the manufacturer. But at the same time, there will be some genuine defects also. So in that case, supplier, manufacturer, and end user, the customer, they should sit together and they should talk freely, and that too can happen in presence of technical persons, technical consultants like me, so that it should be very useful and you can arrive at some common understanding. Let us try to find out the solution, that is, so that it should not recur again. So we should have some standard operating procedure. Once it is established, means because you can be totally trouble free also, okay. Because you know very well the product, the quality of the product depends on the quality of the raw material, how the raw materials are used, how they are stored. All these are very important, okay. So we should arrive at a common SOP, so that even the labor should understand, the labor who is on the particular job should understand, okay. It is not the managerial role only, it is not the responsibility of manager, it should be the responsibility, the quality work should be the basic or essential requirement of every part and parcel of this team, okay. After all, it's a teamwork. Now let me go to the next aspect, machinery. In the case of machinery, as I already explained, that is, we are dealing with different type of machinery and coating defect. So here we need to arrive at a common that is SOP for analyzing the code and where it has gone wrong. All these things should be, because it can be from the manufacturer side or the end user side also. So you have to be carefully studying. Then raw materials, as far as the raw materials are concerned, that is we should be, I am able to identify good raw material resources, and even the product I can identify very good customers, so that you can sell your product also. Then materials, I mean monuments. So as far as national monuments are concerned, with the help of wonderful, nowadays we have got smart and sophisticated coatings. With the help of such kind of coatings, I think that is government people also they can come forward, so that we can provide wonderful conservation for our that is historical and classical and national monuments, okay, right. Then paint testing support. I offer some paint testing support services with the help of my friend circle, so that they are also in need of some basic work, and I can identify some genuine technical persons, so that they will be able to, that is, do your testing services properly under my guidances. And metal pre-treatment is another part. Apart from the paint formulation, metal treatment is also very important, pre-treatment. So we have got the different types of phosphating and nano zirconia coating. So for all these things, my consultancy services will be more beneficial to you. And with all that, sir, once I have established the paint industry, then what about the environment and pollution? So that is a very, very important point. So the safety and the environment are very important of any paint manufacturer. In that case, effluent treatment is a very essential part, and the safety and fire hazards. So these are all the very key area as far as paint is concerned. After all, paint consists of highly inflammable materials, so that we have to be very cautious about the handling and the storage of paint. So in documentations also, my services will be useful, like a material safety data sheet and product data sheets. So for all these is for document purpose, for developing new products, I think my technical services, and with the help of my young guys, the team of young guys, I'll be able to helpful to you. Okay, so thank you very much for watching this video.